Hi, and thank you for tuning in to the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. We have been focusing on the miracles of Jesus this week. Yesterday, we highlighted that one category of miracle that Jesus performed often while walking on this earth was healing people, right? We highlighted healing blind men yesterday. We talked about the woman with the issue of blood, and there's so many others. I encourage you to look. It's so exciting to see how God can heal our bodies and how Jesus did that when he walked on this earth. But if that wasn't enough, it's like Jesus one-upped himself, because the category that we're talking about today is how Jesus takes it even a step further, and he raised people from the dead. Yes, you heard me right. There are several instances in the Bible where people were dead, and yet Jesus healed them and brought them back to life. We're going to read one to you today. It is found in Matthew chapter 9, starting in verse 18. It says, "While he was saying this, a ruler came and knelt before him and said, 'My daughter has just died, but come and put your hand on her and she will live.' Jesus got up and he went with him, and so did his disciples." So picture this, a man's daughter has died. Imagine how that would be. Imagine, I can't even imagine. And yet he in desperation goes to Jesus because he knows if there's any hope, I believe this man Jesus can raise my daughter from the dead. And he says, "I know you can do it." And Jesus gets up and comes with him. In verse 23, it says, "When Jesus entered the ruler's house and he saw the flute players and the noisy crowd, he said, 'Go away. The girl is not dead, but asleep.'" Now, something you need to know here is that a funeral processional type thing was very different in Bible times than it is in modern day American culture, right? A funeral is usually a somber time, a quiet time. People are dressed in black. People are speaking in whispers. They're consoling one another. Not so in Bible times. They would even, in some instances, hire what they called as wailers that would come out and scream and throw themselves around and thrash around in agony to represent the grief that they were feeling. These flute players as well, bringing in music and just this noisy element as they were grieving very publicly at that time. And Jesus says, "What are you doing? Get out of here. She's not dead. She's asleep." Now, he didn't mean that literally, right? She was literally dead. But the point he's trying to make is that with me, all things are possible. You don't even know what's going on here. Watch this. We're going to continue on in verse 25. "After the crowd had been put outside, he went in and he took the girl by the hand, and she got up." News of this spread throughout the region. What an incredible thing. By simply the touch of the hand, this girl was brought back to life. That is the Jesus we serve. That is who God is. He's a miracle working God, not only in Bible times, but follows us all the way into current culture. That's the kind of God worth serving. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today, and we hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily dose for spiritual growth.